Hello there, everybody. This is Silent Mist, and welcome back to the Potatocraft Feed the Beast server. In the last episode, we had quite the experience trying to set up our Beef Wellington factory, and then we ran into an issue where one of the items would not craft. Actually, the Beef Wellington just flat out would not it refused to get made because I think it has something to do with the ore dictionary being a little messed up and thinking that both mushrooms and spinach were two different types of vegetable. And while that is all fine, as soon as you try to craft a Beef Wellington with two vegetables instead of a mushroom and a vegetable, it gets a little mad. So yeah, that didn't work too well. Luckily, well, you'll see in just a second, as soon as I finish planting these ender lilies, I need to automate this really badly because this is just not working out. But luckily, with the help of Noob, I was able to figure out how to fix the problem. So right now, I would like to show you guys the automated Beef Wellington factory. It produces Beef Wellington at a startling rate of about 1.5 per second. It's not the fastest thing, but it works. Actually, this is probably really slow right now because we're not giving it enough power. As you can see, this is just flat out empty. But yeah, we are making Beef Wellington at breakneck paces right now. We're actually making more than we're consuming, which is really good, but that might also mean that we need to make a second culinary generator. Oh, we have a power surplus. What is this? We never have power surpluses. But yeah, it's been very nice having Beef Wellington to eat as well, because Beef Wellington is a very filling food that you only need to eat one and you're like fully full for a long time. So yeah, this is the abomination. But the we were able to fix the problem by using these these crafters. Part of Ender.io. Let's see. Let me show you the recipe. Ender.io. Oh, wait, what am I doing? No. Crafter. These crafters right here. I had to ask Noob to make me this Z Logic controller because I didn't have the resources to make this, and I really wanted to see if this would work, and it did. So yes, thank you, Noob. Thank you so much. I asked for 2 of them because we needed 2 of them basically in order to make this work. Yeah, the cyclic assembler that we had right here would get full of too many things it would bottleneck because this would just feed it a ton of flour, and this would just feed it a ton of salt, and then the water bucket would not be able to get in, and it just wouldn't be able to craft because it was missing the water bucket. But I was able to fix that by swapping that out with this, and then we had to put an impulse item duct here to buffer the buckets going in, because there was another bottleneck where it would only accept 1 bucket at a time, and it wouldn't accept a new bucket until the old one was out. So I had to make an impulse item duct to quickly move things from here to here because a huge bottleneck was just waiting for the water bucket to get in. And now that happened, it's working perfectly fine. It's just spitting out buckets at a uniform rate. It's kind of funny looking, actually. And I think we always have a slight surplus of buckets in here. Yeah, there are always like 5 buckets in there. But that's producing the dough, which then goes into this cache, which then comes out and goes into this, and this combines all 4 of them into the Beef Wellington, which just gets thrown into here. So yeah, we're making tons of Beef Wellington. I can't wait to go throw this at everybody. That's pretty much what I've been doing. But now that we have this, I have this powering everything like it should be. This is going to this cell, which is powering all of those devices and powering all of these things. It's the big circle of life. And then I ran a high voltage lead out into this guy right here. Oh, wow, this is full. Oh, that's not something you usually see. Yeah, we're finally producing more power than we're consuming, which is really nice because up until this point, we have been we've been consuming all the power that we've been producing, and we've been kind of running low on power, but we don't have to worry about that anymore, which is really good because this mass fabricator has just been sucking up everything that we have. But in today's episode, I want to finish up the thing that Noob gave us and make ourselves all of the stuff that we need in order to convert iridium, or rather UU matter, into iridium. So let's chuck some stuff out of the inventory because our inventory is horrifically full, and let's just grab everything out of this chest. So I made the 2 mining lasers off camera. You guys have seen me make those before, so there was no point in making it again. But let's see if I can do this. We need the pattern storage. So let's see if this will work. It usually doesn't, but sometimes, just sometimes, it does. See, nope, it didn't work. It makes me so sad. I just want to do the thing, but I can't do the thing. Oh, crap. We might need to make blank patterns. Crystal memory. Yeah, I think we're going to need to make some of these ourselves. That's not too difficult to make, though. Let's see. The advanced circuit and 3 reinforced stone. Oh, no. Oh, I was going to say there's no advanced circuit, but yes, there is. Let's grab our pattern storage device. And now we need to set these 3 contraptions up somewhere. And, oh, man, I hear something. Are these things complaining about not having enough power? I don't know. Something is complaining about not having something, and it's quite loud. Let's see. So where do I want to put these? I think what we're going to do is have the replicator go right here. So let me break this, and let me put that right there, and then we'll put the... I guess we can put the pattern storage right there and the scanner right there. Yeah, that'll work. That should work out perfectly fine. And then I just need to have this guy dump the rest of its contents right here because we no longer need to have this in here. Oh, for a second there, I thought all the UU matter was gone, and I was like, no, I spent so long getting that. So we'll fill this guy up. I think this might even fill all the way up with UU matter. Oh, okay, maybe not all the way, but oh, geez, yep, that's a lot of UU matter. All in the replicator now. And now we need to make some crystal memory. Crystal memory. One of these guys, what was that? Obsidian powder and silicon dioxide, which is just clay dust, which you get from macerating clay. Okay, we can do all of that, I think. Oh, wait, we don't have a macerator. I don't know if I can pulverize that. Let's see. Clay, where are you? I know I have clay lying around in here somewhere. No. There we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. We don't need 4 of them, or we don't need that much. What am I thinking? Are we going to have to make a macerator just for this, or can we use the pulverizer? No, we actually have to use the macerator. Seriously. Oh, that's just mean. Okay. What's the recipe for a macerator? I don't think we've ever made one of these, which is kind of funny. Macerator requires 3 crushed obsidian, 2 of those things, and... okay. That's easy enough. I think we might actually even have all of that. We have the basic machine casing. Need 2 cobblestone and 3 pulverized obsidian. So home up. Oh, home up. I know I have the pulverized obsidian in this thing, I think. Yeah, okay, so we can grab some of that. 3 of those. 1 of those. 1 of those and 1 of those. 2 cobblestone and the circuits. I think I have circuits in here. Yes. Oh, man, I feel so prepared ahead of time having all this stuff done. Oh, nope. Do that, and I'm a little lazy. I'm feeling lazy right now. I'm just going to grab it off the wall. And we have ourselves a macerator. So if we go to home bed, we can hook this up down here. Let's see, do this. Also, one thing that Noob told me was that he was super happy that I finally made my walls look like not crap, just because he's been sick of seeing them. So, Noob, I dedicate my walls to you. I hope you like them. So let's see, we need to hook up the low voltage. Oh no, I don't have any low voltage cabling because of the freaking thing. Seriously? What do we need to make LV cable? I think it's just... Actually, I don't know. Copper and the treated wood. So we have treated wood and we have copper. Let's see. I have the treated wood in this chest. I'll just make a bunch of it. And we need a stack of copper. That's something actually that I need to make need to get is more copper. Luckily, we have all the copper from the oreberry bushes. So at some point or another, I'll be able to turn that into copper that we can actually use. But yeah, that'll be for the future. So we can hook this guy up. And now we can macerate our clay. And luckily, we already have the centrifuge made, so we can just do that. And, oh, nope, not what I meant to do. Oh, can't pick that up. Well, that's staying there for now. And we're gonna do a thing. We're gonna use some of our plutonium to make the thing. So we might as well put on our hazmat suit. We're not going to use all of our plutonium right now just because it's better to have a lot of plutonium to have the reactors just going 24/7 to make more plutonium than it is to not do that, in my opinion. So we're going to do just that. So we're going to need to do 2 things. We're going to need to make MOX fuel. Let's see, we're going to need to make this, which is just that. And then we need... what was the last thing that we needed? We need the pellets of RTG fuel, which we can do both of those with relative ease, I think. Let's see. Do I have uranium in here? No. Where did all of my uranium go? We check the ores one. Oh, no, I might have lost that. No, I didn't. Oh, phew. I was really afraid for a second that I lost the uranium to that freaking inventory nuking that happened to myself. Jeez me, nuking your own inventory. What are you? Silly? Yes, you are. Sometimes. Let's see. There's the plutonium. I'm like, where did my plutonium go? So we're gonna spend 6 plutonium on this one recipe right here. So do this, and then do this. Actually, what can you use? I have no clue what to use RTG fuel for, so I want to see its usages after I craft this thing. So do that. Excuse me, what? Maybe it's this way? Wait, what? How do you make the RTG fuel? Oh, dense iron plates. I'm just like, why doesn't this work? Okay. Oh, wow, that takes a lot of power. Holy crap, that's going to take a lot of iron. I don't even think we have that much. Yeah, no, we don't have enough, do we? No, we need 81. Well, time to make some of that. And while we're waiting for that to be made, we'll figure out what the heck we can do with RTG thingamahoozits. Let's see, throw you in there and throw you up here. And apparently I tried to make silver plates at some point or another, but those are useless. So what do we use this in? This thing, a mob grinder. Oh, well, that's nice. Draconic chests require this. Wow, that is quite the expensive thing. A miniature black hole. Yellorium fuel. Ooh, wow, those are expensive. I didn't realize that those are so ridiculously expensive. Oh, just hit the thing. It doesn't give that all back to you. That's unfortunate. Okay, that's all the things that you can do with that, apparently. Let's see, that's still going. So while we're waiting for this, let's do this. So now we can make the crystal store. Oh, the crystal thing. What are you? The crystal memory. So silicon dioxide and the obsidian dust. So we need to centrifuge this. Oh my goodness, this is kind of expensive. Okay. Throw you in there. And dense plates, how you doing? How you coming along? There's 6 more in here. Not enough. Definitely not enough. That's 4. We need 5 more. Okay. So we're waiting for that. We're also waiting for this. Jesus, we're waiting for everything. Oh, that's going kind of fast. Usually the centrifuge takes a really long time because it has to heat up. I wish I could just always give it power so it didn't have to heat up. That would make things so much easier. But let's see. What were we doing? We're waiting. That's what we're doing. Freaking waiting as always because silly me. I knew that I would need some of these things and I didn't make them ahead of time. That's what I get for being not super productive. And how many more? We need 2 more. Jesus. And this is going to give us 1. Okay. We're going to need a little bit more than 1. Just slightly more than 1. Let's throw that in there and now... Yeah, no, there's nothing that we can do until we get that RTG fuel. I hate waiting for things, but we have to wait. Yeah, while we're waiting for that, let's do something else. Let's go check on the robots upstairs because I want to know if they are still functioning. And if they are, then maybe the way I configured them actually works. I don't think I went into depth with that earlier. But it would seem like all of them are still working, which is good. Oh my god, why do I keep on placing these things? No, no, Silent Mist, that's not what you want. These guys right here, it took me a while to configure this correctly. Basically, it's accept items at all times, and then when the inventory is empty, wake it up and tell it to go do work again. And when those 2 conditions are met, it will do the thing, except it gets super derpy sometimes when it tries to connect. But yeah, those guys are doing their things. They're almost dead. I don't know when they recharge or if they properly recharge, and that might actually be the thing that kills them. Because this right here isn't hooked up to power. Yeah, I wish it was, but it's not hooked up to power. I want it to be hooked up to power, so I think occasionally they go rest on these, which will actually charge it. But yeah, like I said, I don't actually fully understand how those are getting power, and as it would seem, they aren't dying, so that's a good thing. How is all of this going? Did we get 5? We have 5. Okay, that's good. Actually, that's phenomenal. We can make the thing. So we have this, and then we need the obsidian dust, I think? Right? Yeah, it's just obsidian dust, which I know I had lying around somewhere. I don't know if I have it again because, like I said, that darn inventory reset really messed up my everything. Oh yeah, I also organized these chests just a little bit. Oh, there we go. And apparently this is going on the ground. I organized just a little bit, mainly moving stuff to more convenient places or getting all of the important stuff in the appropriate places. But yeah, it's not flawless. I'm waiting until we get the ME system before really worrying about that. Once we get that, oh, I can't wait to get the ME system. We're actually getting pretty close to that, though. So in the future, maybe in a few episodes, actually, we're going to be able to make it, which is super exciting. Also, Look left us a thing, a rolling machine, because apparently she needed to use one, and, well, we had power, and she's just like, I'll just use yours. Yeah. Let's see. This goes in here. Scanner. Oh crap, these need power. How am I gonna Is there a graceful way to do this? I don't think so. I think we're gonna have to do this. I don't know if this is gonna work actually. Pop and a pop. And then finally, where the heck's my wires bag? There's my wires bag. I don't know if you can do this. Can I connect this to that? Oh, to that. Yes, I can. Oh, perfect. Okay, so those will all get power like that. And now this is just waiting. Oh my god, there's so much UU matter in there. Now we just need the piece of iridium, which we can get as soon as this is done. Let's see. We need 2 more. Oh, that might be enough. This might just be enough. Yes, we need 2 more. That is enough. Wait, we only need 6 of this, not 9. What am I thinking? I'm silly. We're good to go. Now that we have that, let's just do, was it this way or was it the other way? It was the other way. Ha ha, of course it was. So do that, and we have the RTG fuel, and now that we have this, oh man, guys, get hype. Home up, go into the assembling, oh, this thing right here. It's time. It's time to make our first piece of iridium. Oh my goodness. This is probably going to take a really long... Oh, yeah, wow. Yep, this is going to take a little while. This is going to take more than a little while. Also, as soon as it turns to night, this thing is going to die. Is it? Oh, wait. If I were sending power up here, I could make it not die, but I don't have... Excuse me, I don't have a way to do that right now. But oh, this is so pretty watching this go. Yeah, that's not happening anytime soon. I think it takes 80 million RF. Let's see. Iridium recipe. Oh, iridium. The recipe for you is, yep, 80 million RF. Wow, that's gonna take a little while at 1,000 RF per tick. Maybe you should just take all of the power. How much power? Oh wait, this is with hardened flux ducts. Ooh, that's even worse. Crap, this is going slow. Maybe if we just took some of these cells. They're 20 million each, but I think at this point, actually, we could shut off power going to the basement from the solar panels because the culinary generator is just producing so much more power. And I'm actually kind of... Oh, wait, what is this inferior food that I'm eating? Bah! We have beef Wellingtons now. We're going to be eating nothing but beef Wellingtons for the rest of the time that we are on the series, playing on the server, unless we somehow find something better, which I don't think is going to happen. Just my intuition, but I don't think we're going to ever get anything better than beef Wellington. Oh, I also hope I can take off... I don't have plutonium, no. Boop, 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 boop. And let's put on our good armor. And now that we have that, we're waiting. We're stuck in the wait time. You know what? Actually, I think I'll cut until that thing is done, but I legitimately have no clue how long that's going to take, so maybe I won't. I don't think we're going to be able to do this in this. Darn it! I really wanted to do this in this episode, but that's going to take a very long time. It just barely crept up, and it's been a couple of minutes. So, yeah, I think we're going to have to hold off on that. So for now, what can we do? How much copper do we have right here? We have 22,000 copper. I think what I want to do is set this up in a cyclic assembler and turn this into ingots because I could very much use those ingots right now. We need a better way. I need a better way of doing this. Let's see. Let me throw you right here. And then I think I can throw this just, I don't know. Where are you going? You're going to go right there. And do we have item ducts? Yes. So, got to do this fast. I never have this ready for when I'm going to do a thing. Do that. Take this servo. I see a cat out of the corner of my eye since I am visiting family with cats. Oh my god, I love cats. You might not know, guys, but I really freaking love cats. So now that we have that, we can throw you into here and then just set this recipe up to do this. And now we're going to get some copper. This is Railcraft copper, though, which is very much not the copper that we really need. Is there a zombie? No, it's probably out. There's a cave really close to here. There we go. Oh my god, that's making copper so fast. Whew. So we'll let that go for a little while. This still has power, which is good. Yay for copper, because we've been running seriously low on copper, but I'm gonna need to like pulverize that and then resmelt it just so it's the proper kind of copper. That's actually probably gonna be, I'm gonna sanitize all of the ores as they come into the system. So they're all the same type. Yeah, I've had too many issues where I have multiple types of the same ingot, and that just messes everything up. Also, I accidentally placed this. No, you're not supposed to be here. But while we're waiting for that, there really isn't too much else that I had planned for this episode. That was the big thing, making iridium finally. But like I said, apparently that's not happening because this is like 3% done. Yeah, there isn't too much else. I want to do something with this tree. I feel like we could do something pretty cool with it. It's a very big tree. Wow, that's a very big tree. But other than that, yeah, I think we're going to end things off here. So, guys, I do hope you enjoyed today's video. If you did, please do leave a like. That always helps out quite a bit. And in the next part, we'll do crazy stuff. I mean, we did some pretty crazy stuff making this abomination. Jesus Christ, this thing works. This should not work. Something that looks like this should not function as well as it is functioning right now. Why is this so slow? Oh, because this doesn't have enough power. You know what? For the sake of science, let's hook these up. Oh, cannot attach a wire here. What? Excuse me? Why not? This is medium voltage? No, this is low voltage. That's why. Wires, let me do this, and let's dump that. And then we can just connect you to you. And now you should get the proper amount of power and create my beef Wellington very fast instead of extraordinarily slow. And that'll get rid of that bottleneck, which is good. Having a beef Wellington surplus is very nice, especially considering that we might need to make a second generator because we're producing this much faster than I thought. Although I think we might actually be losing these resources, so we might not actually be producing more than we can ever consume, but for now we're producing a lot. So I'm just going to remember that we have roughly 32 to 30,000 of each of these. If this is like 28,000 by tomorrow, then we're producing at a loss and I'm going to have to expand the farm. Although I found an alternative way of doing this that might actually be better. So right now we're using beef Wellingtons. I think oh man, I am going on a tangent at the end of the video, but I think if we made grilled cheese instead, actually I just noticed some things were changed, but if we made grilled cheese instead, it only takes cheese and bread and butter. So we can make cheese with a cow very easily, and we're already making salt. So the only thing that we need is basically a farm full of wheat. So we'd be able to produce pretty much 4 times as much grilled cheese as we would beef Wellingtons. And beef Wellingtons, they make the roughly, what does this say? Apparently only 152,000. They were supposed to make like 200,000. So if grilled cheese are viable options for power, then we might switch our power over to grilled cheese, or at least just make a secondary generator that only makes grilled cheese. Because yeah, I want more power. I want as much power as possible. So yeah, now that, oh, this is dead. That is very dead. Can I power you? Let's see. That's medium voltage. Yes, we can. Take that. That is a high voltage cable connector. Oops. Are you medium? You're low voltage. Are you medium voltage? Yes, you are medium voltage. Get rid of you. Do that and that. There we go. So, like I've said before, actually, before we end off this video, the last thing that I wanted to say was I once again am curious to what you think about these more quiet series, because right now I'm not in a place where I can record super loud. So I'm curious to see if you guys enjoy it. If you do, then maybe I can record like this more often. Otherwise, I'll just return to the normal high energy stuff that I do when people aren't asleep. So yeah, that's all for now, guys. I do hope you enjoyed this video, and I will see you all in the next part. So until then, bye-bye.